Oh, hello and welcome to day 8. I am so proud of all the things that you guys did last week, and hopefully you have your very first personal development book on the way to you for crushing day 1 through 7. So let's talk about what we're going to do today. Firstly, I want to talk about making sure that you're keeping your social media exciting and interesting. And what I mean by that is if you're posting the same picture in the same place, in the same pose, in the same kind of clothes every single day on your social media, you're probably bored, which means your followers are bored. Now, what do we do on social media, right? We get on social media, say we pull up Instagram, and we start scrolling, right? People scroll so quickly. What makes them stop? A great photo. That's what makes people stop and then read what you have to say. So if you don't have a good picture or a new picture or an interesting picture, people aren't going to stop and read what you have to say and then find out, more about you, more about your story, more about what you have to offer. So what I recommend is literally maybe every day, every week, creeping yourself, especially on Instagram, because it's a great way you can see all of your pictures lined up right next to each other. So what I want you to do is go to your profile, click on it, and I want you to look at the last 6 pictures. Let me get that in frame. The last 6 pictures that you did, because that's what people see when they go to your profile and they decide in like 3 seconds if they want to follow you or not. They look at those last 6 pictures. So do you have a variety? Do you have, I got this. You should have some where it's full body, some where it's a selfie, some where it's outside. As you can see, I'm looking at this. I have too many of me in workout clothes, right? I need to put on real clothes and go outside in some of these because right now I have pretty much all of me in a sports bra. So I didn't do so good in these last 6. It happens. But making sure that you have a variety of pictures is great. So you can think of 4 things, like a close-up selfie, a far-away shot where it's your whole body, a shot in the mirror, and one of you when you're outside. And if you continue to do that, you'll always have variety in your feed, and it'll make people want to stop and look at you. And then you can do other little things like, hey, I don't ever wear headbands, but I could throw a headband on and that would be new and that would be interesting. Or I don't really wear glasses, but I could buy some fake glasses and put them on and that would be new and exciting. Or I pretty much never wear makeup. If I put lipstick on one day, that would attract people because all of a sudden I'm wearing lipstick. It's something different. If I go outside and take a picture, if I put on a cute outfit, a lot of things like people say oh, I do it for the likes, right? You change things up. You do things differently so that more people are attracted to you. And make sure that you're smiling. And like we talked about last week, that you have good lighting and that you're using the same filter on your photos so there's a cohesive look. So my lesson for you today is creep yourself regularly. Always be looking through your feed and saying, is my feed interesting? Am I somebody that I would want to follow? Do I see a lot of variety or is it the same thing every day? So then I'm going to assume that I already saw this post because it looks the same and I'm going to keep scrolling. All right, let's talk about what we are doing today on day 8. So the 2 posts we're going to do today, the first one is a workout/motivation post. So most of you start on Monday, so this is Monday again. So it's a great time to, share about your workout. Share a selfie, a sweaty selfie, or a full body, depending on what you need. Or it even could be a video. Video is always going to do better than pictures because it's more eye-grabbing. And then talk about, how do you feel after you work out? And talk to the person who might be watching your social media, sitting on the couch feeling guilty that they didn't work out. So I know for me, when my sister and my brother, older brother, younger sister, are super into fitness. And they're the kind of people who run triathlons. And my sister swam an 11-mile race once. They like live to work out every single day. And when I was postpartum with my twins, not working out, still 50 pounds overweight, and they'd come and talk to me about their workouts, I would be like, shut the F up. Like, I would be so annoyed with them and like all their peppy motivation and blah, 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 blah. And I ran this because I'm like, I'm not there yet. I don't want to hear your crap, right? I don't want to hear about how great you feel because I'm not there yet. So always think about that person who you're talking to. I try and think about that mom who was so overwhelmed, who didn't have enough sleep, who was trying to hold it all together for everybody. And I try and talk to her through my posts and say, like, this is where I am now, yes, but this is where I was, and this is how I got here. So we always are relating to that person of who we were and where we are now, so that people who are where we were can see their story in us, and they can see that if it was possible for you, it's possible for me. So think about that as you're crafting your post. The other post we're going to do is with an invitation to join your team or learn more about coaching. And what you're going to do with this one, same thing in regards to coaching. You're going to think about, where were you before you got started as a coach? What attracted you to this? What is your vision for your life? What do you see this doing for you? You're a brand new coach. Maybe you've helped one or two or more awesome people last week. Maybe you're just still getting your feet wet and you don't have a story like that to share. I want you to share what your vision is and where you were that made you get started as a coach. Share that and share what your vision is, what you see this doing for you, and then end with an invitation. If you want to know, more about coaching, or I'm looking for 3 other people who felt the same as I did and are looking for a change, comment below or send me a message. Simple call to action at the end. Those are your 2 posts today. Now you're going to send 20 to 30 what we call hey girl messages. And these are reach outs like we were doing all last week to new friends on Facebook, to people who have liked or commented on your photos on Facebook or Instagram, people who are following your stories on Instagram, and new followers on Instagram. So aim to get at least 20 to 30. The more you do, the more conversations you're going to have throughout all of those different platforms. And if you need more examples of what to say, go back to day 2 where I posted sample reach out scripts. Okay, now we're going to expand our network on Instagram and Facebook. Remember, I posted the video on how to expand your network on Instagram and talked about it last week on Facebook if you need to go back to that. We're going to do 5 to 10 Instagram stories every single day. We're going to follow up with people that we invited last week who maybe are placing their order, who are interested but maybe have fallen off. So all those people we're going to follow up with. Now today I have something special for you that I want you to do for your personal development. It's this amazing video by Mel Robbins. She was the keynote speaker at this past year's leadership from Beachbody. And she's talking about the 5-second rule. And this could be the one thing that will transform your business, that will help you show up in a way you've never shown up before, that will help you do things that you never thought you could do just by watching this video. It's that good. Seriously. So it is longer. It's about an hour long, but it's well worth your time. So pick some kind of chore, maybe folding laundry or doing some dishes or driving in the car, and I want you to listen to this this video today. And then tomorrow I'm going to ask you for your feedback. Okay? And then the last thing is listen to the National Wake Up Call. So you have a lot of personal development to do. Posted and showed support in the challenge group and checked into the team page. Make it an awesome, awesome Monday, guys, and we'll talk tomorrow.